Hello dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel where we delve into the intricate tapestry of the celebrity gossip today, bringing you the most insightful and respectful analysis. Today, we embark on a journey exploring the profound blueprint that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, appears to be meticulously crafting for her formidable and ultimately destined role as Queen Consort. It's a vision deeply rooted in her personal experiences, her innate connection to the natural world, and a quiet determination that has increasingly come into focus. Before we unravel the layers of her unique approach and the significant implications for the monarchy, please do remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future in-depth explorations. Your support truly helps us bring these stories to light. The Windsor, often referred to simply as the firm, find themselves navigating an exceptionally challenging period, against the backdrop of King Charles III's ongoing and very public cancer treatment. Prince William, the heir apparent, is reportedly being prepared with an accelerated intensity to ascend to the throne at what has been described as a moment's notice. This unprecedented readiness underscores the profound responsibility that now rests squarely on his shoulders. Simultaneously, his beloved wife, the Princess of Wales, has been steadfastly concentrating on her own arduous journey of recovery from cancer, a private battle she bravely shared with the world. Her focus, as we understand it, has been on her healing, slowly and thoughtfully easing herself back into the demanding rhythm of royal duties as her health permits. Indeed, the past year has presented the monarchy with trials that few could have anticipated. The king's health, followed by the Princess of Wales's deeply personal revelation, has cast a somber shadow. Yet, it has also brought into sharp relief the resilience and adaptability of the royal family, as Prince William shoulders an increasingly significant burden of public engagements and strategic planning. The focus on Catherine's return has been palpable, not just out of concern for her well-being, but also out of a keen interest in how her personal experiences might shape her future reign. The Princess of Wales, a woman whose grace and composure have long captivated the nation and the world, grew up amidst the serene verdant landscapes of Berkshire. It is here in the heart of the English countryside that her foundational values were seemingly forged. In recent times, particularly as she navigated the arduous path of her cancer treatment, she has candidly articulated how being immersed in nature, and indeed, her deeply ingrained connection with the natural world, provided immense solace and strength. For a period of 9 months, as she underwent her treatment, the calming embrace of the outdoors became a sanctuary, a crucial element in her healing process. Her Royal Highness, Prince William's devoted wife, has further elaborated on this profound sentiment, sharing that the outdoors, with its inherent tranquility and timeless rhythm, brings her a sort of sense of peace and reconnection in what is otherwise a very busy world. This deeply personal insight offers a rare glimpse into the inner life of a woman who lives under the constant glare of public scrutiny. In the whirlwind of royal engagements, global travel, and the immense pressures that accompany her position, the simple grounding act of connecting with nature provides a vital anchor. A space for introspection and rejuvenation speaks volumes about her character. A desire for authenticity, a need for quiet reflection amidst the grandeur and demands of her royal life. This isn't merely a preference, it appears to be a core pillar of her well-being, and by extension a guiding principle that will likely inform her approach to queenship. This deep-seated affinity for nature is not a newfound revelation, a recent discovery born out of necessity. Rather, it has been a consistent thread woven throughout the fabric of her life, evident even in one of the most significant and globally televised events of her young adulthood, her wedding to Prince William. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, as they were known then, exchanged their vows on the momentous day of April 29, 2011, within the hallowed, historic walls of Westminster Abbey. This magnificent Gothic church, a site of coronations, royal weddings, and burials for centuries, was transformed into a veritable English garden for the occasion, reflecting the bride's heartfelt wishes. The venue, steeped in centuries of British history and tradition, was spectacularly adorned with an astonishing 30,000 flowers. These were not just any blossoms. The vast majority were meticulously sourced from the breathtaking valley gardens within Windsor Great Park in Surrey. This choice was far from arbitrary. It was a deeply meaningful nod to the future queen's inherent country style, a subtle yet powerful testament to her grounded sensibilities and her profound love for the natural beauty of the British landscape. The sheer scale and deliberate sourcing of these floral arrangements underscored a personal touch that resonated deeply with the public. Indeed, this profound connection to nature, so evident at her wedding, has been consistently recognized by those who understand the nuances of royal life and personal expression. Nicola Murphy, the esteemed lifestyle editor and a renowned weddings expert for Hello magazine, eloquently captured this sentiment. She observed Princess Kate's decision to have a tree-flanked altar not only suited the grandeur of her wedding venue, but also hinted at her love of nature, something she continues to advocate for today. This insight is particularly poignant as it highlights how an aesthetic choice on a monumental day was in fact a deeply personal statement, a foreshadowing of the causes and values she would later champion on the global stage. Murphy further elaborated on the origins of this enduring passion, noting that Kate's formative years were spent immersed in the idyllic English countryside of Bucklebury, Berkshire. Her childhood was characterized by a genuine affection for simple pleasures, including doing arts and crafts and going to the greenhouse to do gardening. These aren't just charming anecdotes, they speak to a childhood rich in creativity, hands-on engagement with the environment, and a deep appreciation for the cycles of growth in nature. It suggests a childhood that fostered a sense of calm, patience, and an understanding of the organic world, qualities that undoubtedly serve her well in her demanding public role. These early experiences provided a solid, grounded foundation that she carries with her, manifesting in her public engagements and her personal approach to life. At the time of that much-anticipated and truly historic royal event, the royal wedding florist Shane Connolly, whose artistry brought the princess's vision to life, spoke with profound insight about the couple's choices. He described the selection of natural elements, particularly the emphasis on trees and locally sourced flowers, as being full of resilience and full of strong love. This wasn't merely about aesthetics. It was about symbolism, the very essence of nature. Its ability to endure, to flourish through seasons, to represent life and growth, became a powerful metaphor for the union of William and Catherine. It spoke to a love that was not fleeting or superficial, but robust, deeply rooted, and capable of weathering any storm. It hinted at a partnership built on shared values, mutual support, and a collective commitment to their future, both as a couple and as integral figures within the monarchy. What does all of this tell us about the kind of Queen Catherine intends to be? Her journey from a childhood immersed in the tranquility of the countryside to her current public health battle has evidently reinforced her deep-seated belief in the healing power of nature and the importance of a grounded, authentic existence. As she prepares for the ultimate role within the monarchy, it's clear that her vision is not one of detached regality, but rather of a modern monarch deeply connected to the well-being of her people and the planet. Her advocacy for early childhood development, mental health, and environmental initiatives align perfectly with her personal experiences and her public statements. A Queen Catherine might very well bring a refreshing sense of accessibility and sincerity to the throne, bridging the gap between ancient traditions and contemporary challenges. Her quiet strength, her resilience, and her unwavering focus on what truly matters, health, family, and the environment, will undoubtedly shape her reign in profound ways. She embodies a blend of classic elegance and down-to-earth practicality, a combination that resonates deeply with the public yearning for authenticity and leadership. Her personal health journey, shared with such bravery and vulnerability, has only deepened the public's connection to her, transforming admiration into genuine empathy. It has underscored her humanity, reminding us that even those destined for the highest office face personal struggles. And it is through these struggles and her reliance on the simple, enduring comforts of nature that she appears to be forging a path for a monarchy that is not just symbolic, but actively engaged in promoting the well-being process. Sustainable future certainly give us much to reflect upon regarding the evolving nature of the monarchy and the pivotal role that Catherine is poised to play. Her personal values, so clearly articulated through her actions and words, suggest a future queen who will lead with compassion, authenticity, and a steadfast commitment to the well-being of her realm, grounded in the enduring power of nature. What are your thoughts on this fascinating insight into the Princess of Wales's approach to her future role? Do you believe her connection to nature will define her queenship? Please share your opinions and reflections in the comments section below. We love hearing from you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more royal updates, and join us for our next deep dive into the world of the British monarchy. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. This video offers a thoughtful exploration of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, focusing on the unique and deeply personal blueprint she is crafting for her future role as Queen Consort. Against a backdrop of significant challenges facing the British royal family, most notably King Charles III's cancer treatment and Prince William's accelerated preparation to ascend the throne, the narrative highlights Catherine's courageous and private battle with cancer, her gradual return to royal duties, and the profound role her connection to nature has played in her healing and worldview. Raised in the English countryside of Berkshire, Catherine's affinity for the natural world has been a consistent and defining element of her identity, shaping her values and public persona. This bond with nature was symbolically evident in her wedding to Prince William, where the extensive use of locally sourced flowers and natural elements reflected her grounded sensibilities and love for the environment. The video emphasizes how Catherine's experiences, familial and environmental, inform a vision for her future queenship that is authentic, compassionate, and deeply engaged with contemporary issues such as mental health, early childhood development, and environmental sustainability. Far from a detached royal figurehead, Catherine is portrayed as a modern monarch who draws strength and calm from nature, embodying resilience and humility. Her openness about her health struggles has fostered public empathy and connection, reinforcing her image as a relatable and sincere leader. Ultimately, the video suggests that Catherine's future reign will merge tradition with a forward-thinking approach rooted in well-being and sustainability, heralding a monarchy more attuned to the needs of its people and the planet. Highlights: Catherine's deep connection to nature is a cornerstone of her healing and outlook. Her wedding's natural floral design reflected her love for the British countryside. Catherine's brave, public battle with cancer has strengthened her public image. She is preparing for queenship with a focus on authenticity and compassion. Environmental advocacy and mental health are central to her future role. Raised in Berkshire's countryside, her childhood shaped her grounded values. Catherine's approach signals a modern, accessible monarchy, blending tradition and progress. Key insights: nature as a healing and leadership anchor. Catherine's repeated emphasis on nature's calming and restorative powers reveals a leadership style rooted in mindfulness and genuine well-being. This suggests her future reign could prioritize holistic health, both personal and societal, promoting mental health initiatives and environmental stewardship as intertwined pillars of monarchy. Her lived experience with nature as sanctuary may inspire policies or public engagements that promote ecological awareness and sustainable living. Resilience through personal struggle. The princess's candid sharing of her cancer diagnosis and recovery journey humanizes her role and enhances her relation. By embracing vulnerability publicly, she challenges traditional royal reticence around private hardships, potentially paving the way for a more transparent and empathetic monarchy that openly addresses health and wellness issues faced by the public. Symbolism in public representation. The deliberate choice to adorn her wedding venue with 30,000 flowers sourced from Windsor Great Park was more than an aesthetic decision. It was a symbolic assertion of her values' rootedness, growth, and resilience. This deep symbolism signals that Catherine's public image and royal initiatives will likely continue to integrate personal authenticity with traditional symbolism, bridging the past with contemporary relevance. Family and early life influence. Catherine's upbringing in the tranquil Berkshire countryside, enriched by simple, nature-based activities like gardening and arts and crafts, fostered qualities such as patience, creativity, and a profound connection to the environment. These qualities not only shaped her character but also inform her empathetic approach to public service and advocacy, suggesting a monarch who values nurturing the next generation and preserving natural heritage. Modernizing the monarchy. Catherine's vision appears to embody a modern interpretation of queenship, one that balances respect for royal traditions with the urgent demands of contemporary society, including mental health awareness, early childhood development, and environmental protection. This blend could help revitalize the monarchy's relevance and resonance in a rapidly changing world, making it more accessible and meaningful to diverse audiences. Partnership and shared values. The video underscores the strong partnership between Catherine and Prince William, marked by shared values of resilience, love, and commitment. Their union, symbolized through natural motifs, reflects a collaborative leadership style that may influence the future direction of the monarchy, emphasizing unity and mutual support at its core. Public engagement and authenticity. Catherine's gradual return to public duties post-treatment, coupled with her transparent communication about her health and personal values, enhances public trust and admiration. Her approach suggests a future queen who will engage authentically with her people, fostering a monarchy that is not only symbolic but also actively involved in promoting societal well-being and sustainability. Overall, the video paints a portrait of Catherine as a future queen who will lead with grace, groundedness, and a profound commitment to causes that reflect her deepest values, promising a meaningful evolution of the British monarchy in the years ahead.